everybody, it's Carmen Berry here, and I'm talking about my what, where, who, when, how, and why. And just as a reminder, my wicked problem was food waste, and then specifically focusing on food waste in schools. So my first is the what. I thought of this as a multifaceted approach to reducing food waste in schools. So the first would be a culinary training and education for the kitchen staff on food preparation that is both healthful and prepared from scratch. So the emphasis would be on fruits and vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy, lean protein, with including a variety of protein sources. So teaching the staff how to make it healthy, look good, taste good, and have it to be food that kids want to enjoy. The next approach would be implementing a required lunchtime planning policy. So it would be scheduling recess before lunch and allowing at least 25 minutes for a lunch period for all grades K through 12. And this would be by the year 2019 in all of St. Louis. So I thought of these as a way to get students to be able to eat more of their meals because they'll have more time and won't be rushing to recess. And then the third approach would be nutrition education. So this would be to all students, and it would be on healthy eating and ways to eliminate food waste. So where? So this is in St. Louis, Missouri. In 2016, the population of the city itself was estimated to be over 311,000 people. And it has a higher percentage of low income. So there's 25.5% of the overpopulation in the city are living in poverty. And then in 2015, 39.3% of children under 18 were in poverty, and 24.9% were experiencing food insecurity. So we have a very diverse population. As you can see here, 47.2% are African American, 43.6% non-Hispanic white, and so on. In the St. Louis City Public Schools, all students actually get a free breakfast and lunch. And it's under the community eligibility provision, so no students or family, they have to fill out an application. It's just everybody gets a free lunch. So this would be an easy place to implement it because everybody is consuming food on site. So the who, again, specifically is the St. Louis City Public School students. And ideally, it would be all grades, so grades K through 12, which is ages around 4 to 19 years old. So these would be all the students enrolled in public school in St. Louis City. Potential stakeholders include school administrators, school food service managers, and also the staff, teachers, parents, the St. Louis City Public Health Department, and also culinary instructors and potentially culinary students as well. So my thought was that I might not be able to implement this, so I'm kind of thinking big here. So I probably will change it for next semester depending on what happens. But the goal would be planning the program next semester and kind of evaluating it and meeting with key stakeholders occurring during all of that time and recruiting pilot schools just to test these programs out. And the goal I thought was the kitchen staff culinary training could occur in the summer, so when students are off of school, and it could be for the upcoming 2018 to 2019 school year. And I also thought if they were learning how to prepare food in the summer, they could give that food out in the community to those that are experiencing poverty or food insecurity. Lunch scheduling and timing policies will be implemented at the start of the next school year. So that would be those recess before lunch and at least 25 minutes for lunch. There'd be monthly nutrition education sessions for students. So that would be implemented during the first semester also. And I thought of it being during the lunch period. So extending the lunch period at least 30 or 40 minutes and having the education be part of lunch. So they're already there eating and have the food waste discussion and nutrition education be part of lunch. And then the outcome and the impact evaluation will take place in December, so kind of halfway through, to see if we need to revise or improve the program itself. So this is my how. So again, the school administrators would be needed for implementing policy. The food service managers, culinary instructors would all be needed for implementing the nutrition culinary education training session. And then I thought teachers and parents and even the public health department could be handy for the nutrition education aspect. And then why? So when food waste is reduced in schools, there are benefits such as saving schools money and resources and saving the environment, but most importantly, the students benefit the most. It helps to improve the nutrition status of the students, promotes healthy growth and development, prevents chronic diseases later in life, promotes healthy eating habits that carry into adulthood and potentially at home too, so they could get their parents eating healthier. And it improves their focus and their academic success. So if they're eating their nutritious foods instead of throwing them away, all of the students benefit. So that is my plan. Any feedback would be awesome. Thank you.